Well, Jim, I know the overwhelming emotion at the moment would be disappointment at losing the game, but you must be so proud of your players tonight.
Yeah, look, I think the players in the changing room, they're overwhelmed emotion with that. But I think once everything settles down, they'll be proud and pleased with what they've done. I mean, they're disappointed because for a long period of the game we were competing with the Premiership side, and we weren't hanging on for dear life. We were competing. We were showing what we're about as a football team. We defended resolutely when we needed to, and I was really pleased because I think all I wanted was that we gave a really good account of ourselves, and we showed our capabilities, and I think the players have done it.
In the first half, it looked as though the key word was organisation, because everyone seemed to know their roles, and you limited West Ham to next to nothing. Second half, you were a little bit more expansive and actually had one or two chances to potentially score yourselves.
Yeah, I think you were right about the first half. I think we looked a bit tentative in terms of how we were going to get up the pitch. As the game wore on, they were kind of closing down the passing options at the back and the midfield options. So we needed to have a better strategy to get out of our half. And I think second half we found a few solutions for that, which meant that we were able to pick up the ball more in the halfway line and break from there. And I think in that sense, I think Richie Bennett helped. And we energised ourselves with a couple of substitutions, but they were able to bring on their A-team players. They ended up with a team that beat Everton 1-0 last week. So that's a credit to the respect that they've shown the competition and ourselves tonight. And we've competed with a Premiership side, and a real proper Premiership side, not an under 23s, not a makeshift side. So in that sense, we should be really proud. And I think it's not just tonight; it's the journey we've had on the FA Cup. The way we played against Chesterfield, the way we played against Rochdale and the Oval, we've given our fans a real excitement journey. That every fan from the youngest all the way up to the chairman have enjoyed this. I think we've been able to show what the new Stockport County is about. And like I said, hopefully this sort of shows a marker of what can be achieved in 2021. Like I said, so we just now have to take the positives out tonight and move forwards into 2021 with an intention to play like that and compete like that every week.
And what do you think a performance like that will do for your league form, for your league performance?
It's hard to know. I mean, obviously, finances help the club. That might come back into the budget. But you look at confidence building, the integration of the group over the last 2 weeks. We had a really tough time before Christmas, and I think people were worried about where we were going and what they were. But the players now are really understanding me, the culture, the way we want to play, and I think they're beginning to connect with me, the club, and each other, and that's starting to show in a positive way on the pitch. So we've still got a lot to learn. We've still got to improve on set plays and little bits and pieces, but they've come a long way in just the last 2 or 3 weeks to be able to compete with a Premiership side in such a way. And I just hope this is a sign of what's to come in 2021. 2020 has been a horrible year, not just for football people, but the wider world. And hopefully now our fans have had a roller coaster and exciting journey tonight, dreaming about Liverpool or Man United in the 5th round or whatever might have gone on tonight. But they'll be sunk into their sofas tonight and feeling disappointed. But I'm sure that they're also beaming and proud about what Stockport County is all about.
And there were real fireworks tonight, literally, during that first half.
Yeah, I remember that happening when we played Man City, and it was designed to go off with a kick-off, and it culminated with a goal. But I've never seen a referee stop a game because he couldn't hear himself. But yeah, quite intense. I think they got a ripple of applause. But like I said, it's a strange event to mark this occasion, but that's what TV brings sometimes. But yeah, really pleased with the performance, and it's been a great night for the club.
And just finally, FA Trophy. So you're still on the road to Wembley, albeit in a different competition, and Notts County, the visitors, on Saturday. So is it a case of lifting the players for that one, or will that not really be necessary?
I think, like I said, when you got the good people, the good professionals, they won't get too down about tonight. Why would you? You'll be disappointed. That maybe the margins were that thin, but that's the lessons to learn from this. But when they've lost games in the past, we've had tougher games to pick people up after than this one. Whether it be the first game, the Hartlepool game, this one we shouldn't. I think they'll be bouncing in on Thursday, because the dust will settle. They've had a tough week. There's been a lot of emotions going on. There's a lot of physicality. And I think the FA Trophy is a perfect game for us. You know, we've got a strong squad at the moment. We can rotate. There's people like Ash Palmer, Adam Thomas, Macaulay, all itching for a start. You know, we'll be able to freshen up the group and go again. But we're all very mindful of 3 points at Dagenham and the next game and the next game. We've got a relentless programme coming up. What we need to do is use this to give us a boost and use the FA Trophy game to get everybody up to speed, because we're going to need everybody fighting hard and performing well if we're going to get anything out of the season.
Stockport proud again tonight. Well done.
Thanks so much.